What worries me is when people hear something once and they regurgitate it without living it. Like they take a course or a seminar or they see a post and then try to duplicate it or teach it without living it. You have to live it. You have to grow to change, or you have to grow and develop. You have to feel it. You have to understand. People see right through that. If you want more fans, give them reason to be your fan. Don't just duplicate. People can do anything. They can be so good. Like, you could be a much better cook, a much better golfer, a much better dancer, or a much better coach if you put in the work. People don't want to put in the work. I got certified 30 years ago. I've put in a lot of work, right? So things that I get so-so or dabble results in are things that I put so-so work or dabble work in. I don't really work at it. I play guitar to some mediocre success, but I don't believe that I was meant to be Lindsey Buckingham, so I don't put in the work there like I do with this or other things that I'm passionate about. I believe fear, one's relationship with fear is 1,000% the reason people try to copy something without living it first. They fear the process. They fear the result. So there are people that are not equipped to be entrepreneurs or leaders, because let me tell you what it takes to do that. To be an entrepreneur, to be a leader, to be creative, you have to be willing to get kicked in the face all day, every day, forever. There will never, ever be a day where someone out there isn't going to blame you for their losses or failures. No chance. So if you want to stand out, what we really need to talk about is self-awareness. You want to grow? Know who you are and be okay with it. Not just be okay with it, but love it. And if you don't love who you are right now, change that first. Don't just copy a picture or a pose or a phrase from someone or something that you see on social. That's not the way to grow. And by the way, you don't have to be the best. You don't have to be number one. You don't have to be someone you're not. If you can say, you know what, you're right, I'm not an entrepreneur, I'm not a leader, that's awesome. I say all the time, I had one brick and mortar building, once in my life, and I say to Meredith all the time, I would never do that again. It's not what I'm good at, it's not what I like, I actually hated it. So I'm not gonna try to fit into that box to impress other people. You have to know who you are. Self-awareness. You don't need to be anything but who you actually are. Don't follow the trends. Don't try to be someone other than you. Be vulnerable. Be honest. Be courageous. Don't see what's cool or what's getting more likes and be that. Don't try to be something you're not to impress someone that doesn't even care about you, or to impress someone that you look up to, or to impress someone because you heard from them it makes money. Just figure out what it takes for you to be happy. Even though that sounds cheesy, you have to figure out what makes you happy. And if you're not happy with yourself, trying to be someone you're not is going to push that happiness even further away from you, like deep, deep down. Get happy. Aim to add value to others and aim for happiness. You don't have to be anything besides what you are. Remember who the fuck you are and embrace it. I love that. Go live that life.